Welcome to AI and Cloud Weekly. I'm your host, and we've got an absolutely packed explainer for you today. If you're a builder, an architect, or a business leader trying to navigate the relentless pace of tech, well, you're exactly where you need to be. We're cutting straight through the noise, breaking down the absolute most critical updates across the ecosystem so you can instantly grasp what actually matters. Let's get right to the news desk. Here's the agenda for today. First, OpenAI's bold agentic leap. Second, UI, design, and live data. Third, Grok's new document generation. Fourth, a massive market shocker with SpaceX's and Cursor. And finally, visual AI in Images 2.0.
Section 1. OpenAI's bold agentic leap.
Okay, we're witnessing a fundamental paradigm shift right now. Enter ChatGPT Workspace agents. Think about this. We're moving away from that isolated chat window, the one where you have to sit there and actively prompt it, to a deeply integrated, always-on digital employee. The real game changer here is the third-party integrations. These autonomous agents can literally hook directly into your Slack channels and your email inbox. They monitor conversations and just execute workflows entirely on their own 24/7. For enterprise architects and business leaders, this is the exact moment AI goes from being a handy brainstorming tool to becoming active background infrastructure.
And the engine powering all these capabilities? That's GPT 5.5. Following up on 5.4, this latest model delivers way better overall performance while somehow maintaining the exact same token efficiency, which is obviously a huge win for compute budgets. But the real breakthrough for builders here is its ability to master what they're calling fuzzy workflows. Look, we all know that in the real world, enterprise processes are almost never perfectly documented. Well, GPT 5.5 is designed to operate even when your processes are poorly defined or this completely ambiguous. It does it without breaking down and without needing you to constantly hold its hand.
Now, with all this unprecedented autonomy comes a pretty intense debate around OpenAI Codex Chronicle. On one side, you have this massive leap in workflow memory. Codex Chronicle basically takes continuous screenshots to deeply understand your context. It completely eliminates the need for you to constantly repeat instructions. But on the flip side, the trade-off brings up some serious privacy concerns. Actually, because of how controversial continuous screen access is, this is currently an opt-in only research preview. It's a really fascinating look at the balancing act between maximum AI utility and hardcore enterprise security.
Moving on to Section 2, UI, design, and live data. Let's talk front-end workflow upgrades. If you've ever tried to get an AI to generate user interfaces, you know the absolute headache of the AI hallucinating your brand assets or just straight up ignoring your style guide. Enter Google Stitch and Design.md. By passing structured markdown files, AI agents finally have a rigid framework they have to follow. These files embed specific colors, they integrate typography, and they enforce strict design rules. The result? Consistent UI generation that actually aligns with your corporate brand guidelines every single time. Honestly, this solves a massive friction point for digital agencies and internal product teams. And this kind of brilliance is also extending to data presentation with Claude Live Artifacts. Claude can now create live dashboards featuring dynamic visualizations that auto-refresh with real-time data. Imagine just having an AI generate a fully functional, constantly updating metrics board right on the fly. Now, you should know there are some current deployment limitations you'll need to architect around. Access is currently device-specific, it's restricted to team-only availability, and the broader sharing features are still in development. But the foundation for real-time AI dashboards is officially here.
Section 3, Grok's document generation. Let's pivot the news desk over to X's Grok.
Grok is making a super aggressive push into this expanding agentic ecosystem, and the crucial takeaway here is that they're moving way beyond just generating text. With Grok 4.3, the focus is strictly on enterprise deliverable generation. We're talking complete PowerPoint slide decks, fully functional Excel spreadsheets, and cleanly formatted PDF documents, the whole shebang. This strategy directly positions Grok as an immediate utility player for analysts and business leaders who need to turn raw data into boardroom-ready formats instantly.
All right, Section 4, Market Shocker, SpaceX's Cursor. We need to drop the tone slightly for some serious market analysis here, because a massive, entirely unexpected acquisition rumor just sent shockwaves through the tech sector. $60 billion. Let the astronomical scale of that number sink in for a second. That is the reported valuation of a bid coming from SpaceX for the AI coding platform Cursor. Which immediately raises the billion-dollar, or I guess $60 billion question, why on earth does an aerospace giant want an AI coding platform for that kind of money? Well, for the builders and architects watching, think about the implications here. Software is literally the nervous system of modern aerospace. By attempting to bring an elite AI code generation tool like Cursor entirely in-house, SpaceX is signaling that AI-assisted software development isn't just a neat productivity tool anymore, it is a foundational asset in the modern space race. It's about moving faster than any competitor humanly can.
Section 5. Visual AI Images 2.0. Let's transition to our final segment for today.
We're covering a highly anticipated and incredibly accessible update from OpenAI, ChatGPT Images 2.0. And the best part? It's a free update. Let me just rattle off these rapid-fire capabilities for you. Number 1, it can now generate full comic strips, complete with consistent panels and dialog boxes. Number 2, and this is an absolute game-changer for creators and marketers, it can generate infographics with dense, accurate text. Historically, AI image generators turned text into this weird, unreadable alien language. Not anymore. Throw in multi-language support and custom aspect ratios, and Images 2.0 is just an absolute powerhouse for rapid visual content creation.
We've covered a ton of ground today, from autonomous agents integrating right into your Slack to a $60 billion aerospace code acquisition. The tech landscape is clearly moving faster than ever before. So the question you have to ask yourself is your enterprise infrastructure adapting fast enough to keep up, or are you already falling behind? Thanks for watching AI and Cloud Weekly. Please like, share, and subscribe. Stay ahead with AI and Cloud Weekly.